over. Maybe needing 9 if they can. Just a couple of boundaries away, and the pressure on that man's shoulders just goes up. Every single wicket that falls. The spinners are done. That's the good news for Sri Lanka. It's back to the quicks, you would think. Just the 5 bowlers used. Khalil with 2. Siraj with 1. Oh, there's that cutter. It's beautifully bowled. They will pick up a single.
That's what Khalil can do. He bowls those off cutters. It's deadlier to the right-hander. But first bowler for Charita Sri Lanka. There's a feel for him. Pitched on middle, turned, bounced.
He did nothing wrong there, did he? I mean, that's just a tip your cap to the bowler and say beautiful delivery, and unfortunately have to walk back. I wouldn't mind a second, third slip for that cutter. There's no catchy position. Point is quite close. It will be a wide, and they'll get through it for an extra. Crucial runs.
Bonus runs. 2 runs from the delivery. I would be very tempted if Khalil Ahmed to have short wicket around the second, third slip and bowl those cutters into the pitch, just on the yaw stump, and ask the batter to go against the turn and get that leading edge to be caught at short extra cover, at mid-off, or even maybe slips.
Totally agree. Back to the left-handed, Sal Pereira. It's gone fine, but just not quite getting the bat on it that he was hoping for.
India should be happy to have Kusal Pereira off strike. Try and get in those dots to Ramesh Mendis. Build the pressure. If possible, pick up a wicket, but dot balls are crucial at this stage. And Khalil needs to get his radar right. Enjoys bowling from around the wicket as well.
Around the wicket option is a very good option. If you can angle the ball towards the leg stump and try and turn it away. That's something that right-handers hate it. At the moment, finally comes into the circle, and Rian Parag gets short mid wicket. He's not too sure whether to stay in the circle or go to the boundary.
He will come around the wicket. He bowl another wide. Didn't get that angle into middle and leg you're talking about. Cannot afford these extras. He did look a little ginger in the field, I felt, Khalil Ahmed. It's almost as if he was a little sore, or maybe he had a bit of a twinge. He hasn't started this spell well.
Doesn't bowl too much at the death for his IPL franchise as well. Usually completes it by the 16th or 17th.
Another wide. You often feel when you're just pushing it wide like that as a bowler too, you're not completing your action, really following through, and that's the reason I believe that the ball's just going a little wider than he would like.
And also just having a look very closely at Khalil Ahmed, not finishing his action. Maybe he's having some sort of a niggle, which we don't know. Sometimes when you don't finish the action, you attempt to drag it away to the off stump when you're bowling around wicket as a left-arm fast bowler.
It's clever, they're in close. Not close enough. It's all they need at the moment. 7 runs off this over, still 3 deliveries to go.
Yeah, no more overs of spin for India. And Khalil generally just comes in and tries the Yorker, but I think instructions are clear. On the surface, hit the pitch hard. Struggling to get that length right.
They'll push hard again for 2. Field is deep, they should make it easily. Exactly what they need. No risk cricket at this stage.
Intelligent stuff by Kusal Janit Perera. Understand how important his wicket is and how important it is to stay until the last moment. And the first one hard. He's been running very, very hard in this innings, 45-30. Usually a batsman likes to 4-4s and 6s. He's changing his game according to the situation of the game as well as the demand. This is good batting by Kusal.
Another wide. This is just bringing the crowd back in the game as well. They were silent when those 3 wickets fell for 7 runs. Starting to find their voice once again.
There are 4 wides in the over. A bit of an anticlimax. Not the over India needed. He isn't comfortable bowling that. It's a big ground. The side boundaries are big enough. Maybe a bumper to surprise Kusal Perera. India need his wicket.
The radar. And Siraj just coming up now from short fine leg to his bowler. Maybe the message, slow things down. The head is down for Khalil. So this is leadership, isn't it, from Siraj? Don't necessarily have to give him instructions on how to bowl. You can just slow him down, back into his work. Far away. The other thing you hear the Australians talk about situations like this is another bowler will run up and take the ball off them. And the reason they do that is to slow the bowler down. It's easy to get quicker and quicker when you're getting hit or the radar's a little off. So in this case, Siraj would take the ball away from Khalil and just get him to operate at his own pace, get the mind clear, a few deep breaths. That's the over Sri Lanka wanted. 12 from it, 129 for 4. I said earlier that India had 4 spinners, but it was meeting Yashasvi Jaiswal the way he was warming up all day to get a bowl. It will be Rinku. Trying once again with the off spin. See if he can conjure up some magic. It was Rian Parag in the first game. Came on as the part-timer, took 3 for 5. Maybe just a throw of the dice, a little bit of a gamble. And maybe as well the way Khalil bowled that over. Just a little worried, Siraj to bowl the final over instead.
The right option taken by Kusal Janit. Off spinner turning away. He's expecting the ball to be turning and bouncing. After that stroke, Suryakumar Yadav getting his sweeper cover a lot finer to counter-attack it.
It's gone high, it should be out, should be taken. Rinku takes the catch. A brilliant bowling change. Our India back. Gautam Gambhir smiling.
Concerns look in the Sri Lankan dugout. And Suryakumar Yadav, he cannot do anything wrong except he had a failure today. His captaincy has been very impressive. Out of nowhere, Rinku Singh into the attack and he gets the big one, the big fish. Kusal Janit Perera, who batted so well. Wasn't that short to play that horizontal strokes. But nevertheless, a good knock by Kusal. 46 of 34. Sri Lanka 1-2-9 for 5.
Kamindu Mendes in at number 7. Another left-hander. Get off the mark straight away.
Here's a question for you, Scotty. Right-hander, does Ramesh Mendes strike and get to finish it off?
I think they just need one boundary to take all the mental pressure off. You're right. And so understand the option wasn't quite there for that shot. He played really well, though. One of the few batsmen today who's looked comfortable at the crease. But you're quite right. There's going to be 4 men out on the leg side boundary. So if he is to play with the spin and look for that boundary, there's plenty of protection. Nobody on the offside except long off. So square of the wicket, does he play the reverse sweep, look to get that big vacant area at the top left of your screen? Nothing on the boundary. 8 runs needed. And 3 deliveries left in the second to last over. Does go for the reverse. They will pick up a couple. Good batting.
Very good batting. Option was right. I thought Rinku Singh possibly knew what was coming and was ready for it, and he fired it in slightly shorter and couldn't get the middle of the bat. More like in the splice of the bat. Good enough for a couple of runs. I reckon Ramesh Mendes is going to keep going.
Oh, it's going to be close. He's got to get back. The dive gets in. Lost in all that. That was the first wicket in the T20 career, international career, for Rinku Singh. He has an ODI wicket. Now one in T20s. Needs to finish. He's gone high and into the ground. Is he? No, it's going to be up. Brilliantly caught. The 4 fielders out on the leg side. Works once again. Shubman Gill and Riam Parag out there on the boundary, and Sanath all of a sudden has that pensive look on his face.
He's going down to the wire. It was short, no base at all to work for Ramesh Mendes. Bottom of the bat, and a good catch at deep into good. I thought the option was right. Off spinner against the right-hander. But Ramesh Mendes just couldn't get the distance or the elevation or the power. Ramesh Mendes is gone for 3. Sri Lanka 132 for 6.
6 out of 6.
Taken this match till the final over. It will be Sri Lanka who are jittery. The man on debut, Chamindu Wickramasinghe, who bowled exceptionally well, 1 for 17 off his 4 overs. Can he hit the winning runs? He tried to hit that for 6, and it was a metre away from winning the game for Sri Lanka. You have to say too, Surya Kumar Yadav's had a very good game. The captaincy and bowling changes he has made. 4 fielders out on the leg side.
I just got the confirmation as an over at penalty since India are behind time to bowl out that 20 overs. That means only 4 fielders can be outside the circle. That's a massive blow for India, and definitely Sri Lanka will be happier.
Oh, incredibly, they bowled 6 overs of pace. That's it. It's been spinners throughout and they can't get through their overs. Final over will be Mohammad Siraj. In fact, they will make another change. They'll stick to the spinners. Still no Yashasvi Jaiswal. He'll be devastated. The skipper will bowl.
Jaiswal will have an option if they have a right-hander. The Surya will bowl some off-spin against two left-handers. Horses for courses.
Yeah, I've always been a believer though, at this stage of the innings, you trust your bowlers who know it's their job to bowl at the death. I understand conditions dictate, but Siraj can bowl cutters. I think at pace that would work against the left-hander. And with that extra fielder inside the circle, makes it a little tougher because Suryakumar Yadav is very much a part-timer.
The boundary options to come in the Mendes will be the reverse sweep over cover point or short third man, or come down the track and go over mid-on who's in the circle. Those are the options, and as we speak, the sweeper cover is moved across towards third man to counter that reverse sweep. There's plenty of action happening.
You may not believe this. This is Suryakumar Yadav's first ever bowl in T20 internationals. He has 6 wickets in his T20 career, but internationals are first opportunity, and we know he's a man who performs with the bat under pressure. And gets turned immediately. Look out, puppies. It's all on.
Look at the amount of turn and bounce of that delivery. Nowhere near the bat. Oh, what a start by Surya.
Shot. There's a man out there though. He's going to take the catch, and he does. The skipper picks up his first wicket in T20 internationals, and Sri Lanka are imploding.
Sri Lanka is trying to do the hard way. I thought the option was right. The ball was turning, bouncing in the previous delivery. And it was nowhere near the bat. Almost the bottom of the bat. Oh, it's going down to the wire. Surely not the third time for Sri Lanka. And settle batter. Coming the Mendes, who has batted so well in this series, is the latest batter to walk back to the pavilion. Gone for one, Sri Lanka 132 for 7.
The vastly experienced Teaksha comes out, the right-hander. This might be an advantage. Last 25 balls, the collapse continues. 22 runs, 6 wickets. It might be close. Was it off the pad? They're going upstairs to take a look.
TV umpire to director, we have a clear review for caught behind. The on-field decision is not out. I've checked the feed. It's a fair delivery. Please start with front on spin mission.
Yellow, roll yellow.
Front on spin mission coming up. Yeah. Pitch be close to the glove. Please give your answers to confirm that, please.
Stand by hop 2, roll hop 2.
Roll it. Okay, freeze it there. There's a spike, clear spike when the ball is next to the glove. Give me the on-field umpire, Ravi. I recommend you change your orientation from not out to out. I'll let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen now. You can make your decision.
Outstanding review from India. It will be overturned, and that man cannot believe it. 6 off 3 now. Who wants to be a hero? First ball for Tikshana, 132 for 8. Fernando, so often asked to do the job with the ball. 22 runs and 7 wickets have fallen. Surya Kumar Yadav, first ever bowl T20 internationals, has 2 for none. Hat-trick ball. And they will run. Good work. Now it will be the debutant on strike. 5 off 2.
For the right hand, it has been seam-up deliveries against the left hand, it has been the off-spinner. That was the first wicket. Coming the Mendes, caught at deep sweeper cover by Rinku. Nice diction and got a glove and a good catch by Sanju Samson, who dropped a couple, but in fact he had picked up 2 good catches. One of Charlie Srilanka, the last one of Mahesh Dekhe. Oh, what are we watching? What are we watching? Last 30 deliveries, 27 for 7.
I almost feel like I want you to commentate this if it doesn't go well. What did Roshan Navasinghe say? Something about lightning doesn't strike thrice. Will it happen? Where does he score his runs? He needs 5. That's the thing, as a left-hander, there's a deep backward point and a long off on the offside. If he wants to hit with the spin, if it is the off-spinner. Goes down the ground. They have to come back. They won't. They will. Goes to the wrong end, does he? They're going to go upstairs, I'm sure. Are they? Either way, it'll be 3 off the final ball at this stage.
I just had the feeling Surya went to the wrong end. If he had gone on the bowler's end, Asita Fernando was struggling. He's nowhere near the picture. Want to go for the batsman's end, which is Chamindu Vikram Singh. He clearly says he couldn't hear it. 2 runs. 3 runs in 1 ball. Around the 15th over, Sri Lanka was cruising. They are doing it again.
I talked earlier, some teams just fall out of that winning habit. They just don't know how to win. Sri Lanka at the moment are in that rut. Just a quick discussion. He's done it as well, Surya Kumar Yadav, with the fielder penalty. The crowd is on its feet. They're starting to cheer the home side. And the local boy, on debut, be the hero. He has some talent with the bat. 5 fielders behind the wicket. 4 are straight down the ground. Goes straight. They're going to come back for 2. Sky's the limit. He gets home. It'll end up being a super over. India have fought brilliantly. They've given themselves a chance. The match is tied. And India get out of jail.
Oh, what are we watching? Take a deep breath, everyone. Last 30 deliveries, 29 for 7 Sri Lanka. And lots of credit should go to the Indian team. The way they fought back, they never gave up. Always stayed in the game on a difficult surface. And Surya Kumar Yadav, they've got to be applauded for the changes he brought, the risk he took, and then going for a super over.
Oh, that's a wry smile from Gautam Gambhir as well. He knows his team have fought hard. They've somehow, when the game seemingly was over, they've held their nerve. And so the way it works is that the 2 teams will start off as they finished. By that I mean Sri Lanka will bat, India will field to start the super over. This was the last ball.
They smashed it, got the middle of the bat, but couldn't get the elevation. Shubman Gill, good throw, but just not accurate enough. A better throw would have had the non-striker in trouble. The young man, Chamadu Wickramasinghe, who bowled so well, had the fitting on the cards to finish off with a maximum, missed out. But nevertheless, good effort by the young man, and we are in for a super over.
The question is who bowls and who bats. Will it be the left hand? Have to be Kusal Perera. And you'd say with the form that Nissanka is in, it would have to be him, especially if it's an off-spinner. Two left-handers might be a little bit much, a little tough. Runs once again for Sri Lanka at the top of the order. The top three have had a very good series, and from there, it's just a telephone number, 3031 401. A real struggle. And Sri Lanka did mention at the toss that it is difficult to start your innings on this surface. That's the collapse we've seen. 9 for 30, 7 for 31, and 7 for 27. They were in good positions all the way through to kick on. 7 bowlers used, 5 spinners used for India in this innings. 2 wickets apiece for Washington. Sundar, Ravi Bishnoi, Rinku and Suryakumar Yadav, the last 2 picking up their first ever T20I wickets and doing a great job in the 19th and the 20th over. So confirming the third match of this T20I series between India and Sri Lanka. The scores end up level, 137 apiece. The super over to come. Both teams just making their decisions on who will walk out. I would bet that Suryakumar Yadav will be one of the batsmen for India, but this was the last over.
The first ball turned and bounced, and Kamil Mendis, rightly so, went for the reverse sweep, but got the bottom of the bat. Well placed field by Suryakumar Yadav. First ball of Mahesh Deekshana off the glove, good catch by Sanju Samson. Went upstairs and a good decision. Top. Suryakumar Yadav, he was elated. Single. The fourth ball has been rightly so, giving the strike back to Chamadu Wickramasinghe, who's more renowned for his batting. The young man facing his first a couple of deliveries in his international career. First a couple of runs. The last ball was there to be put away. Flat backed it. Gill at long on does the fielding and comes back to second run. It has everything. Mark of Sri Lanka, I feel a left-hand, right-hand combination might be a better option as well, because India will have the advantage of holding their aces when it comes to whom to bowl, and they'll only will select after seeing who's coming into bat.
Would you be tempted for Hasaranga, even though he has not had a great series as your right-hander? Who wins each phase? Again, Sri Lanka dominate the first 2. Very, very good. What's that? 108 for 1, chasing 137, and they cannot get the job done. When they have collapsed, it has been of monumental proportions, and India keep fighting, showing great character. And yeah, the reason I asked the question, the runs in the series have come from the top 3 for Sri Lanka. Do they stick with that? You would say they have to. Those are the batsmen who are in form.
If the 2 right-handers comes out of bat, if Khalil Ahmed had a good day today, he would have been a good option, bowling into the pitch and taking it away from the right-hander. But since he didn't have a good game, the option would be for me with the Bishnoi or taking gamble, bowling Washington Sundar.
Yeah, Washington Sundar for me. The finger spinners tend to be the ones that really do turn the ball. Will be Kusal Perera. He's one of them. Kusal Mendis will be the other. Will be Washington.